This guy seems like he means well. He's got something behind his eyes I still don't trust, but maybe I'm wrong. He is selling products, and that's the slippery slope, that we run. In this case, he's talking about kidneys, and he's talking about dialysis patients. And it's pretty rough. I used to work in a facility, a specialty care facility, and there were quite a few people on dialysis, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. In recent times, you guys know that I've been going through stuff. I've thought about that often, a hell of a lot. Yeah. So he's claiming that they have a kidney formula that they're selling to the internet, and he's rattling off, I think it was just one testimonial in here where the patient's levels raised 8%, which is a drastic improvement for people on dialysis, mind you. It's allegedly a woman talking about her dad, I believe, who took it. And so this guy goes on to say that typically speaking, patients on dialysis, their numbers just drop until they get a kidney. I can't say it. I'm trying to say it too fast. Their numbers drop until they get a kidney transplant, and that's if they get one. And that's mostly true. At least that's what I observed for 2 to 3 years, roughly enough. Yeah. I truck through the facility, and the people who work on dialysis, they read novels. They hook up the patient to the machine, and they do crosswords, and they read books, and they work on projects. They knit. That's their job. If you don't want to do anything, become somebody who works for dialysis and goes to facilities. It's different if you have an in-house dialysis station. I don't know how to put it. But yeah, if you go elsewhere, that's definitely how it worked out. Yeah. What I want you guys to think about, and he also goes on to say this is relevant, I guess, to my other thought. He says that he thinks that all things heal in terms of our bodies, at least the majority, and I agree with this. What people are stressing is how long are these windows related to each of the organs, and why would that be? And I want you to think about that. There are so many different analogies in terms of building a contraption, whether it's a simple, snare to catch a squirrel, or you're trying to build, a washing machine, or you're trying to build a fucking computer. You're going to need a soldering gun, among other things, if it's just a basic fucking computer. But if you're not thinking in terms of that, you're not thinking about the bolts that go into the washer, or you're not thinking about, some of the paracord or, branches. If you're going to grab branches, or a rock, if you're going to use like a lever, like a levy system or whatever the fuck it's called. No, I can't think of it. You're using leverage. That's what I'm trying to spit out. It's not going to fucking work. So you can talk about it, and you can be happy and excited about it, but it's not going to fucking work. And nothing's going to change unless you start trying to think about the other components involved. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This is how people operate these days. And it's fucking terrifying. Now keep in mind, part of this is because they're lazy. Part of this is because they're frustrated. And part of this is the information that I'm referring to isn't something that you will find in a book. People don't know these things. You can't look this shit up. You certainly can't Google this shit. Keep in mind, if it's something that you can plug into Google will also promote lies, absolute propaganda and lies. Some of the results are going to be contradictory. So if you're running with the first fucking thing that you get out of Google, what do people say? God help you. Godspeed, you dumb fuck.